Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. You better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on. Come on, y'all. Dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, is God good to me. Unbelievable. Yeah, he is. And I can only attribute it to one thing. It's just been a turnaround in my life. It's been me finally making a decision to see what all God has for me, but at the same time trying to be more God want me to be instead of more what I want to be. That's the trade-off. You got to do something now. You want God's blessings. You got to be willing to do something on his behalf. I'm not saying I got it right now, because I'm just being real with you. I don't have it all together by any stretch of the imagination. I'm trying to get better in several areas. I'm praying about it. I'm working on it. But it's a process, and I've grown to accept the process. But I'm improving in a lot of areas from day to day. But I tell you what, man, my success, all that's going on with me, I can only attribute to this turnaround. And the turnaround was simple. I turned around and started looking at God. That was the simple move, man. I just turned around and started looking at him, and I was going, okay, I get it now. You created me. You're the creator. You have a purpose for me. I understand that now. Now, let me just walk in that purpose, and let me get to doing that purpose. Now, my purpose and your purpose and their purpose and anybody's purpose could be different. And the way you go about the purpose can be different. And that's the part that I've really grown up to. I've opened up my mind to understanding that everybody's different. Nobody's quite the same. And that is not my right or position to judge, but to be of a forgiving spirit and understand and forgive those as I ask God to forgive me. See, that's the key. That's the key, y'all. So when you out here and you stuck on this unforgiveness, understand, in the Lord's Prayer, there's a segment that says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. There's another version that says, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. It's two different versions. But either one, it means the exact same thing. It means simply this, that you are asking God to forgive yours like you forgive others. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. When I cross the line with you, God, handle me the way I handle people when they cross the line with me. You feel what I'm saying to you. See, you understand that? That's the breakdown of it. Best way I can give it to you. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Forgive me, God, for stepping over the line like I forgive those that step over the line on me. That's the hard part, man. That's the part, man, I've really been working on. I've been really trying to get that together. And so I've learned forgiveness a lot better over the past 5 years than I have before. And it's paid off. I can't tell you how it's paid off, because now God's mercy and grace is all over me, because I've learned to become more graceful. Now, I ain't graceful like him. I ain't merciful like him, but I've learned to become more graceful, more merciful. Because, man, I can't live my life like that. I just got sick of me, man. You mad at me, now I'm mad at you. You hating on me, now I'm going to hate on you. I ain't got time for that, man. I've got you. Look here, you got somewhere to go. Look, hate take up time. It's time consuming, hating. Trying to seek revenge. It's time consuming. It take up way too much of your time to seek revenge when vengeance ain't really yours. That's another one. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. It ain't yours. So now when you go to seek it, to take it out, guess what you're doing? You're doing something now, man. Now you off into an area that you got no business being in. And instead of steady climbing your ladder like you're supposed to, you didn't take out time for vengeance. To hate. I'm a hater. I'm going to be a blogger. I'm going to blog about so-and-so. When you're blogging about somebody, and most of these people you don't even know, when you blogging about somebody, what you doing? What you hating? It takes time to hate, man. I just decided, man, I got to take all my time, and instead of doing time and being active, I got to be proactive. See, some people get that confused, being active and being proactive. Pro is positive. Pro means to move forward. You know, if you put pro in front of most words, it's a positive influence. You know, there's the pros and the cons. The pros is the good side. The cons is what can go wrong, the bad side. You know, if you're active, that's one thing. But if you're proactive, you're going forward in a positive direction. When you become a pro, that means you the best of the best at whatever it is you've chosen to be. I'm a pro. So somehow, and I'm no English teacher or grammatical guy, the word pro a lot of times when you put it in front of something means positiveness. So now, a lot of people think that if you just active, something ought to happen. Well, I'm doing something. And that's what happens, man. We just find ourselves doing a lot of busy work that really ain't about nothing and ain't going nowhere. It ain't got no direction or no purpose because we haven't tried to find out the direction or purpose. So you wake up and your wheels are spinning. You a hamster on a treadmill. You're running real fast, but you're just going in the same spot. You understand? That's because you're just out here being active instead of proactive. Why don't you get God in your life? Why don't you turn and face your Creator and find out how to become more proactive so you can do things to move yourself forward, how you can get your life off the ground and get off the treadmill and really get it rolling in the direction that it need to be going, man. I'm telling you, God can make that change for you if he see you making the change for him. See, the whole key, man, the whole key is you got to be willing to do something. You got to give God something to bless. Bless me, God, and then you go sit on your couch and you ain't trying. Okay, bless me, God, with what? What he working with? He can't have the people hire you if you ain't put the app in. Come on, man. The blessing comes when you make a proactive step, when you try to do something on the positive side. Look, man, I'm going to quit messing around with all these people. I'm going to start going home. I'm going to leave these women alone out here. You got to say, all right, man, I ain't going over there tonight. I just ain't going to get. Then God can work with you. God, help me stop seeing all these women. But you steady going over there, calling them, setting up stuff. Well, can't nobody help you? Because once you get over there, you already know. See, you got to get proactive. You got to do something yourself. You make one step, he'll make two. That's the key, man. So come on, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. My name, Steve. Now, look at him. Starting this just because I feel like it today. Hope I ain't trying not to fear nobody. I ain't really asking you how you feel about it. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey
baby.
that the birds envy me. I've got a sweeter song than birds all up in them trees.
In them trees.
Well, I guess that you say, what the hell makes you feel that way? I'm talking about that damn girl of mine. I'm just talking about my girl. My girl. Because I felt like it.
Yeah.
Like I said before I started, don't really care how you feel about that version of it, but that's the one I felt like doing this morning. Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning, Steve. I like that version.
Come on now, Carla Farrell.
You better sing, David Ruffin, my girl. What's up?
I don't need no money.
David.
Or fortune, fame.
That was his song.
I've got all the riches in the world, baby, that one man can claim.
Come on, David.
Junior.
Morning, boy. You want
Well, I
let you speak,
guess,
Junior.
you say, what you say? What the hell can make me feel this way? I'm talking about that damn girl.
Oh, okay.
That damn girl of mine. You ever been to a lounge and a dude be singing a song, but he done done his version, and he should have just did it the way they wrote it? That damn girl.
Just ad-libbing.
That old fine damn girl of mine.
He got all that equipment in the corner.
Yeah, by himself. He got a computer, and he doing it all by himself, and he in it. But he looking at the computer pressing buttons, but steady go, oh, girl! Pressing the button. All right now.
He looking to the side.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, your favorite segment, Ask the CLO, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, time now for Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, the CLO. And you ready?
Yeah.
This one is from Evelyn in D.C. Evelyn says, I'm about to lose my mind because I found out my live-in boyfriend lied to me. I haven't said anything to him about it because I need your advice. He dated my younger sister about 8 years ago, and my sister was mad at first, but she eventually gave us her blessing. Now, whenever she needs something, he still will run to help her behind my back. He was at her house Saturday to help her put up a Christmas tree, and I found out about it. Should I keep fussing at him or let my sister have her man back?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
What y'all do this for?
Right.
Y'all ain't think this was gonna be a problem.
Uh-huh.
But see, let me explain something to you, sister. Since it was cool with you, that he dated your younger sister and then you started seeing him, since it was cool with you, he just figures cool going over there and help put your Christmas tree up. It's Christmas. It's the spirit of giving.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
How she going? She ain't tall enough to put that star up there.
Wow.
Going over here and help your sister. They probably having the eggnog, singing Christmas songs.
What? Having eggnog?
Singing Christmas songs. She mad because her tree ain't up, though. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all crazy. I ain't
Let
got
her
nothing
sister
for you.
have her man back.
Let her sister have her man. Yeah. Y'all gonna pass me. He ain't that good. I can tell you that right now. He can't be.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She was mad at first, but then she gave them her blessing. Yeah. Nah.
That's too much.
Yeah. Get someone else. All right. Barry in Toledo.
Well, gave y'all her blessing, and I guess she's still blessing him too. Man, we just feeling blessed during this holiday spirit.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Wrapping and unwrapping gifts over there.
Yeah. Drinking
That's
eggnog
enough
together.
But the nog, though.
Yeah. All right. Barry in Toledo says, I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years, and we had a great Thanksgiving planned, but things went left when a female coworker texted me. My girl saw the text and asked me why my coworker was comfortable enough to send me a happy Thanksgiving text at 8 a.m. She said my coworker needs to know her place. My girlfriend has access to my phone, and I've never had this problem before, so I know it's because my coworker is fine. F-I-N-E in all caps, Steve. All.
Yeah.
Now she's really mad because I changed my password. I'm not a cheater and I don't like insecure women. Did I handle this the wrong way?
Well, dog, let me just say this to you.
Come on, Chief Love Officer.
The fine chick
Yep.
text you at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What does that mean?
Happy Thanksgiving. Sure hope you have a nice time. And when she texts that message, the question is, what did you think? Because you said she fine.
Yep.
If a fine woman were to text me and say happy Thanksgiving to me,
Come on.
I would immediately wonder,
Yeah.
well, how happy could it be? I'm just
That's where
saying.
your mind
What's
goes.
the level of happiness we
Yeah.
go to?
How happy you trying to make me? What's happening here?
Yeah.
And so I don't know what to tell you. Dog, you handled it the wrong way. You changed your passcode. Bruh, what? That's a sign of guilt.
Yes.
Now, you say you ain't a cheater. What you change your passcode for? You ain't doing nothing. Oh, no. Because it wasn't just her wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. You got to change your passcode because it wasn't just that. It was something else somewhere. And in case you text back, you can't have her picking up your phone. Let's just be real.
Oh, that's what had
Take
happened.
something back.
Dog, stop this. Stop this. Because when your phone ring, anybody can answer. You ain't got to put your code in to answer the phone.
Right. Right. That's right.
So you ain't worried about the phone getting answered. You worried about the look-through part.
Well, you can't just look at just one text, Steve.
No, that's why, dog, you got to buy a burner phone. You got to
Yeah.
go down to Walmart and get one of them phones, put $50 on it.
You got to go through the history.
Yeah. You got to go through a phone that ain't got no history. Burn it.
All right. So get a burner
What's that phone Junior used to represent?
Track phone?
Yeah,
Track phone. Get you a track phone, dog.
Track phone.
Track phone mean can't get tracked.
All right, we're moving on. Javier.
Hell, don't get a track phone. Get a trackless phone. Go ahead, Shirley.
Javier is an iHeartRadio app listener. He says, I'm in my mid-20s and I've been with my girlfriend for almost 3 years and I'm ready to propose, but my mother doesn't like her. She doesn't like my girlfriend because of a petty sorority rivalry. My mom treats her sorority like a gang and she thinks they're superior. My girlfriend knows that my mother is crazy, so she stopped wearing any sorority stuff around my mom. I would love my mom's blessing on the marriage, but before I buy the ring, but she's tripping. How can I get my mom to grow up?
Your mama need to grow up. You can't have you finna marry a girl because she ain't no AKA or something. But is you crazy? How old is your mama? She ain't in no gang.
Well, he's in his mid-20s, yeah.
The sororities I know are all classy women. Zetas, Deltas, AKAs, Sigma Gamma Rhos. Ain't nobody fighting because you trying to marry somebody else.
Oh,
now,
Lord,
now can't none of my sons be no damn alpha. That and Sigma.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up, run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. And in entertainment news, Walmart has revealed how many Patti LaBelle sweet potato pies sold this past Thanksgiving. Plus, NBA's GOAT, that is the greatest of all times, Michael Jordan, continues to give. We'll talk about all these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, guess what? Junior is in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Junior?
Well, today, Shirley, it's Give the Drummer Some. That's all he put on here. Give the drummer some.
Okay.
Run it, Cat.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Richie.
This is he?
Hey, Richie, how you doing? You the drummer for the band?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Okay. All right. And you also the guy that you manage. You're the manager of the band too, right?
Correct. What's up? What can I do for you?
All right. We want to book you guys for, I think it's going to be in February.
Mm-hmm.
All right. February 16th. That's
yeah.
My name's Carter. They told you I was going to be calling?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to go through a little check minus list here and make sure we on the same page and we got everything's gonna be good that night. But I hear you guys, I'll tell you something, you guys come highly recommended. You know that, don't you?
I appreciate that. We know that. We the best band out there.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Sounds all good. Sounds perfect.
All right, now let's talk about money, because that's always the most crucial thing to talk about. Now, you guys...
Sounds good.
You guys are supposed to be, about 3,500, from what I understand?
Correct.
All right, how many hours do I get you for 3,500?
So what time we starting at?
We're gonna start 7, probably 7:30. You know, get that thing jumping off about 7:30. I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, we could play till I guess put at 10 o'clock.
7:30 to 10. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. They're not gonna get going good till about 10. So I'm gonna say this to you right now. You think you guys could probably go to midnight, maybe 12:30, if I make that thing a nice $5,000?
Sounds good to me. We could definitely work with that.
You can work with that.
Yeah. We'll accommodate. It's gonna be an awesome party. We're gonna bring it for you.
Okay. All right. We got that out of the way. I tell you what. I think the main thing that we haven't gone over is we haven't gone over the songs, and that's what's going to be important for this showdown. Now, you got a pen and a pad? You can write this down?
Yeah. I'll write it down. Give me a second.
No, go ahead. All right. Do what you got to do.
All right. Yeah. I got. All right. I'm ready.
I just want to be clear. You guys, when you guys go do gigs, you do have people that want certain songs. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Usually, yeah. All right. If you got any requests, definitely let us know. We can accommodate.
Here we go. I want you to write this down. I got something that we got to make sure this is going to be during the height of the party. Here we go.
Okay.
Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Tennessee Whiskey, that's Chris Stapleton. You know that.
Okay.
My Kind of Party, that's Jason Aldean.
Hold on for a second. Is that country music?
You right. That's country music, boy. That's everything we gonna do. Everything we gonna do that Saturday night is gonna be country music.
Bro, I gotta tell you right now, man. R&B. That's our specialty. Did you not know that? You know what I'm saying? We played R&B. You did not know that?
Oh, no. All I know is you guys come highly recommended. They tell me you guys can sing any thing in the world. All I know is I want some dadgum country. I want some dadgum country music going on around here.
I understand that, but you know our specialty is R&B. That's our specialty. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're trained monkeys where we could just learn something new last minute like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a different genre.
Now let's get one thing understood. You're the person that said monkey. I ain't said about no.
Yo, no. And you know that we're an R&B band. That's our big thing. That's what we promote ourselves as.
Let me ask you something, Richie. Let me ask you something. Now, you do you not want to make the $5,000 that you and I have already negotiated?
I don't like being disrespected, though. You know what I'm saying? And
nobody's disrespecting you at all.
You're disrespecting. We're an R&B band. We don't with country. You know what I'm saying?
Hang on here, Richie. You got something against country music?
I have no problem with country music. It's just that we have a full horn section, which doesn't really work with country music. You know what I'm saying? We play R&B. It's not our genre. You know what I mean?
I got what you're used to doing, but if I don't hear Let Me See Your Girl by Cole Swindell, then that it ain't going to work for me. I got to get that. I got to get Slow Burn by Tim Hicks. I got to get All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over by Hank Williams Jr.
I mean, you know what?
Wait. Kevin over at the bank is telling me that you guys can sing anything in the world. Now, I know you ain't telling me that Kevin's lying.
I mean, maybe he should have told you explicitly what we do and what we play. You know what I'm saying?
I've never met anybody in my life that play a problem playing Garth Brooks, Chris Stapleton, Jason Aldean, Brooks and Dunn, Blake Shelton, Cole Swindell, Lady A. You gonna sit here and tell me you can't play none of these songs? I want you to get on the stage and sing these songs that we want done. We ain't got time to find another group. Everybody's booked up there.
I don't give a about your stupid party. You know what I'm saying? You came to us to play music, and then we told you what we do.
Hang on. You know, right now I feel like we had a standoff at the OK Corral. What the
All right. Let me talk to my band. All right, because this is going unnecessary too far. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can make it work.
All right. Well, let me ask you something. Is Dre the bass player?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Can I tell you something about Dre?
What about him?
Dre got me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked by your boy in the band, Dre.
Damn.
Oh, snap. Okay, I got to ask you something, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, show that is. Get a drum song.
All right.
Now work on give me some, huh? Because I'm ready to prank all the time. You forget the drummer. Give me some.
Boy,
what?
I don't know how you do it. Your greatness.
Oh,
Man,
Junior being Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you know, come out this prank, just think you ain't gonna
my mind
recognize
went
me.
someplace else. Yeah.
What?
Man,
yeah,
I don't know
me
how
too.
you ain't. Man, with your greatness, your highness,
Thank
I don't even know how you ain't in Buckingham Palace with
Put
all
these
this
titles on. I
Well,
should
he
have
is
a key.
the king of pranks.
Yeah, that's what it is. Give me some. That's
All right, thank you, Junior.
Long live the king.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, tell me something good. Here's some good news. Michael Jordan continues to give back and has just donated $2 million of earnings from his docuseries, The Last Dance. We all saw it. To local food banks in the Carolinas and in Chicago. Jordan released a statement saying, in these challenging times and in a year of unimaginable difficulty due to COVID-19, it's more important than ever to pause and give thanks. By the way, Jordan, that's Michael, isn't done giving. He also recently pledged to donate $100 million over the next 10 years to organizations dedicated to fighting for racial equality. I love that.
Come on, Mike Jordan.
Yeah,
be
he
like
was
Mike.
criticized for not giving back, and
Yes.
I mean, $100 million, that's a
10
lot of giving back.
Right,
every
and
year.
I think a lot of people unfairly said those things about him because they didn't understand. You have to understand what his calling was. And he's done a lot of giving that he never made public over the years.
That's right,
I know
Steve.
for a fact, man, this dude has done so much for so many people. Now, he ought to open up a Nike warehouse in Compton and all like that. I got y'all saying that. But see, he don't own Nike.
I think too, though, at the time, compared to like how the athletes are today with the social movement, I think that's what people wanted to see more from Michael. Didn't say he didn't do it. They just didn't know. Like, you see LeBron, you see.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think
Well,
it's a different time too. Social media.
And some people,
yeah.
some people like to, they don't like to let their left hand know what their right hand is doing. They give silently, and they, take the criticism as well as the congrats,
Look, this isn't against LeBron because he's sheer greatness with what he does. And I applaud
and it's
that
not
brother
just giving too, it's activism.
wholeheartedly. But people don't understand. Michael Jordan's calling, if it was no Michael Jordan, there is no Kobe, there is no LeBron, there is no Greek, there is no Jimmy Butler, there is no Westbrook, ain't no Harden.
We're talking the
Vince
GOAT
Carter.
now.
Yeah, no.
Dog, it's
And
none of them because he took basketball and put it on his shoulders and made it a global sport. You don't know what this dude was going through, man.
Exactly. I'm saying that's what I think what people mean when they say that. But like you said, you don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
But we know what
A
he
lot
doing
of people,
today.
a lot of people give in silence. They don't need the public accolades. They don't need all of that. But anyway, we're moving on. And other good news: Walmart revealed that Patti LaBelle sold 1,500 sweet potato pies per hour this past Thanksgiving.
What? Lord. Per hour. Patty, come on, Patty.
Come on, Patty.
I thought you got ready to say 1,500. I'm going down. 1,500 an hour.
An
What?
hour.
Yes, 1,500 sweet potato pies per hour. Per hour. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Go, Patty.
Yes. We all remember when James Chanel made that viral video about Patti Pies. Patti sells about 36,000 pies per day. So there you have it.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. And finally, yesterday, Bill Cosby's lawyers were in Pennsylvania Supreme Court asking the judge to throw out his sexual assault conviction. Lawyers for Cosby, who's more than 2 years into his 3 to 10 year prison sentence, believe there was certain evidence and testimony that the judge should not have allowed. All right? There you go. All right, Steve, let's move on. Time for headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news, and let's do this. Hey, guess what? Pfizer's COVID vaccine has been okayed for distribution, but not here in Great Britain. That's right. Pfizer's COVID vaccine okayed in Great Britain. Pfizer's vaccine is expected to start being distributed in the U.S. on December 15th. And Moderna, they have their own coronavirus vaccine also. That's expected to be out a week after the Pfizer. So we got to wait till December 15th. And then, of course, we have a pecking list as to who needs it first and who will get it first, okay? U.S. Attorney General William Barr tells the Associated Press that the Justice Department has found absolutely no evidence of any voter fraud that would change the outcome of the election. Barr's comments contradict President Trump's repeatedly unfounded claims that the election was rigged. By the way, Barr added, though, later on that, we're still investigating. President-elect Joe Biden urging the Congress to pass a new COVID stimulus package and quickly to provide immediate economic relief for struggling families.
There's a reason why all the states and localities have to have a balanced budget, but we're allowed federally to run a deficit in order to deal with crises and emergencies that we have in the past. And we have to keep vital public services running. We have to give aid to local and state governments to make sure they can have law enforcement officers, firefighters, educators.
Millions of Americans have been thrown out of work, of course, because of the coronavirus, and many will lose their unemployment assistance the day after Christmas unless another financial assistance bill is passed. That's why the urgency. Yesterday, a bipartisan group of lawmakers proposed a $908 billion with a B package. It's an aid package that they say would provide for additional unemployment insurance. Of course, getting it through the Republican-dominated Senate, and then you have to see whether President Trump will sign it. You know, it goes through a few things, but that's what they're hoping for on Capitol Hill. It's a $908 billion aid package providing some additional unemployment. Again, folks are going to lose employment, a whole lot of them, the day after Christmas unless something is done. Representatives from 7 civil rights organizations pressing for a meeting with the president-elect, hoping to get more cabinet picks of color for his administration. According to the results of a national survey, get this, of how Americans are protecting themselves in the time of COVID, women are reportedly more likely to practice social distancing than men. Asian Americans and Black Americans are more likely to do it than white people. So are older and more educated people than younger and less educated folks. There's a political divide as well. As you would expect, Democrats consistently score higher than Republicans on the 100-point scale that researchers use to measure people's overall positive behavior. And today, National Women's Wednesday. You got it. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending political news, the counting is over and Donald Trump has lost again in Wisconsin and Arizona. These 2 states were the last of 6 contested by Trump to finalize their vote counts on Monday, in what could be the final blow in Trump's attempt to overturn Joe Biden's election win. Trump and his supporters have said they'll continue their legal challenges, but so far, they've struck out in nearly every single attempt in courts around the country. Okay, question. Here's a question for you, Steve, and for you, Junior, for real. Have you guys ever been in denial about anything?
Absolutely.
Because Donnie is in denial.
The lame duck.
Yeah. I wrecked my mama's truck.
Oh, wait, what? Go ahead.
I wrecked my mama's truck, her Trailblazer. I denied that for 30 years. Matter of fact, it's the first time it's coming out on this radio show. Probably can't go home for Christmas now.
That's the end of that.
That's the end of that, though.
You were really convincing, Junior.
What?
Yeah.
What about you, Steve?
Come on,
Denial?
Steve. You're quiet for something.
Yeah, I told a girl one time I ain't know it was your sister.
Huh? Okay, full story, please.
Did you know it was her sister?
Yeah, he knew it.
Yeah. They looked just alike. Because what was the appeal?
Oh, they were
me?
Twins.
No, they wasn't twins. They just looked just like they was 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was 19. Her sister was 21.
And
Lord, them 2 years was something else, though.
It was a big difference.
She was where this 19-year-old was headed, and I was already there.
Waiting, Steve, just waiting.
Boy, 2 different college campuses. Yes, Lord.
Really?
I didn't know it was your sister.
Well, how?
Looked just like her.
So you
Well, how did I know it? Hell, it was
So-
a picture of her on her dresser in her room.
Uh-huh.
I saw it.
She believed
I saw the picture and just quit looking over there. Got to ask no questions. I ain't looking at this picture on that. Man, that looks just like this girl.
So they were never together with you?
Nah.
Like when you went over to the house to pick them up?
No. Once I saw that picture on that dress at that school, I ain't never go back by there. I kept them separated. And then for years, she said, "Did you know that was my sister?" What? Who? Your sister? Oh, damn sister. You ain't got no girl. Shut up playing. You ain't got no sister.
That's my favorite, Steve. That's my favorite.
I know your brother
right
Tony
there.
now. Me and Tony cool. I know good hell well you ain't got no sister, girl.
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after, Roscoe Wallace is going to be here to sing some of our favorite Christmas songs. You don't want to miss it. Right after this.
Hell yeah. Let me
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome an old friend of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He usually visits us around this time.
I don't know what I'm. Come on, introduce me, Shirley.
Yeah, Roscoe. We want to
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the lounge singer of life, Roscoe Wallace, baby.
Put your hands together for me.
Happy holidays, Roscoe.
Hey, Shirley, what's that? Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you baby. What's going on there? Hey, what's up, Junior?
Roscoe, the hit maker. What's going on,
boy? Hit maker. Wrote them all, baby. Ain't a hit out there worth singing. I ain't wrote. Hey, what's going on, Carly?
What's up, Roscoe? Happy holidays.
Been a minute. Happy holidays all way in. Good to have you. Y'all have here. Come around all no more.
What happened?
What?
Huh? I said, y'all don't holler at me. Come around no more.
You don't. We don't hardly. Oh well.
No, you
Roscoe, you're always welcome. You're always
welcome. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're here now, though. That for sure. Ain't no need to wait. What y'all need from me? What? Hey, what time is it?
Well, he's off today. He's off today.
Well, he ain't on the Zoom. Is he in his chair?
You can't see him. Come on, before we run out of time. Come on.
Roscoe, we just wanted to have you here because, it's Christmas time. It's the holiday season. And we know that we wanted to hear some Christmas carols, some of our favorite Christmas songs from you. What, like?
Come
on,
Donnie
see what you wrote.
Like what?
Wrote this Christmas.
Hang on, mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dear Christmas. And as we look around, your eyes outshine the town. We chill.
Yeah.
Do. Dear Christmas, fireside, blazing bright.
Don't look away on Roscoe.
We ain't doing nothing but caroling.
Sing it, Roscoe.
All through the night. I say one more time. And it Christmas.
Yes.
Sure enough, gonna be a very special Christmas. That's my song right there. Wrote that for Donnie, boy.
Go ahead, Roscoe.
Because he was gonna sing a Christmas song, but I said, Donnie, what about just this Christmas?
Oh, that's what you said.
He said, I'll be damned.
Yeah, he did. The rest is history. You just lying, Roscoe.
Well, what about one of our favorites of all times, The Temptations, Silent Night?
Silent Night.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, my mind.
Who's mine, Roscoe?
All my mind. Not yours. Yeah, I was doing Silent Night. Come on now, listen to me. Holy night. All it comes. And every bit of it is so bright. Round that there virgin, her mama and child, holy infant soul, tender, in my sleep. I say sleep.
Yes.
In heaven, let peace.
End it already.
Okay, Roscoe, we're about to run out of time. Before we go, can you please sing Jingle Bells for us?
Jingle.
I knew it.
Jingle all the way. Jangle. Oh, what fun it is. In a one-horse open sleigh, I say jingle. Jingle them bells. Come on, Rudolph
All right.
It's jangling bells.
Sing us out, Roscoe. Prank phone
Sleigh
call coming
bells
up next.
ringing.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. What?
Okay, dear precious.
Okay. All right. But right now, the nephew's out. But guess who's in? Junior. In for the nephew. Yeah, with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Junior?
Well, today, Shirley, the prank is Christmas decorations.
Oh.
Christmas decorations, because that's what it's about. Run it, cat.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Cecil.
Yeah, this Cecil. What's going on?
Hey, this Manny, man. I live like about 4 or 5 streets over from you. This Manny. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, I see you got your Christmas lights up, right?
Yeah, I got them up. I got my whole little theme and everything set up, man. It's looking real good.
Okay, let me ask you something, man. The theme you got in your yard, where you get that idea from?
What you mean, where I get them from?
The idea, like you got a snowman, you got Santa Claus, some reindeers, you got your whole house decorated, you got Jesus with the manger and the wise men around him. Where did you get your idea from?
I'm lost. What you talking about, man? You asked me where I got a theme from. I mean, you trying to imply something?
I'm asking you a question. Where did you get the idea from?
I made this up. Jesus and the manger, that represents Christmas, man. You go with a theme that's Christmas based, man, and that's Christmas based. Jesus is Christmas. Jesus in Jerusalem and Bethlehem, and hey, what's going on, man? Who are you? Where you get my number from anyway?
I'm Manny, man. I'm Manny. I got your number from one of the people that live on your street, and I'm just asking you on the real where you get this idea from.
I made this idea up. I made this up, man. I made this up. This is the second time you asked me where I get this idea from. What are you trying to imply?
Okay, here go the real deal, dog. The same theme you got, if you come 4 streets over, I got the same thing in my yard, and it looked like you done stole my idea. And see, what you ain't gonna do is try to win Christmas yard of the season, and you done stole my idea. That's the problem I got with you.
No, the problem you got is life and twisted, okay? Because, see, I put this together without it. I never even heard of you, Manny, to begin with. Secondly, I've been doing this particular theme in my yard since I've been staying over here. I've been staying over here 6 years.
You ain't had that theme last year. You ain't had that last year.
I had this theme last year and the year before. And I put my stuff in the same place every damn time I put it down.
You did not have this last year.
First of all, who are you to call me and tell me about my theme and about my yard and what you got going on? I know you ain't copying me.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, and I ain't finna go no further. You need to rearrange your theme and get a different theme because you got the same theme I got.
No, you need to rearrange your okay? Because I ain't rearranging Jack over here.
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
Let's get that
if I got to come over there, let me tell you something, man, and I'm being real as I can be with you. If I got to come over there and unplug some stuff.
If you got to what? Come what?
If I got to come over to your house and unplug some stuff.
Unplug? No. See, if anything, my foot will be getting unplugged from your First of all, you ain't finna come on my street in my house and disrespect me at all about anything that I got set up in my yard. Secondly, I ain't finna let it go down that way.
I tell you what, then I'm just gonna do this here. I'm finna just come over there and take Jesus and take them wise men out your yard. That's what I'm finna do.
You come over this way talking about messing with Jesus and the manger, it's gonna be some real problems. Because first of all, that's fake. Secondly, that's the center of the thing. Now, if you want to come over here and you want to try to do something like that, you gonna need Jesus to help you, because there's gonna be some rolling around going on. You try to come up to my yard with
the bottom line is this right here. You got the nerve to do the same theme I got. I'm 4 streets over. I'm driving through looking at everybody's looking at everybody's theme. You the only one that copied my theme.
The same way, the same place, every doggone year. Ain't nobody ever told me your stuff look like Manny from 4-5 streets. Who the hell is Manny any way? Manny ain't got no right coming on my street because you don't stay on this street. You going around looking at people's stuff trying to get your ideas, man. You not original.
No, I'm very original. I moved to this neighborhood before you did. I've been here 10 years. You've been here about 6. How long you been living over here?
I've been living over here 6 years. This subdivision was just coming up when I came over here. How you gonna tell me you've been running your team longer than I've been running mine? Fool, you crazy.
Hey, man.
I ain't got time
to go back.
Man, you know what? I got better things to do. I still got some more lights put up.
Hey,
I got
you know what? I ain't finna go back and forth. What I'm finna tell you is just right here. I'm finna come take Jesus off your yard. I'm finna take Jesus in the wine.
Take Jesus out of my yard. Now, see, now you sounding like one of them crazy people. You talking about taking Jesus out of my life? That's where you got life and messed up. Come on over here. I got something waiting on.
Hey, man, look here. Don't turn your lights on tonight.
No, my light's going to be on tonight, tomorrow night, and every other night. Talking about taking my Jesus in the manger. I'm original as original can be. Come over here if you want to. I got something for you, man.
You done stole my idea.
And what talking about this stealing ideas? Come on around here and let's settle this.
Hey, dog, let me tell you something right now. Jesus and them wise men is coming out your yard today.
No. You know what, man? I'm through with you, man. I'm through with you. You know what? Come over here if you want to. Touch my baby Jesus. Touch my manger. Touch Mary and Joseph and the wise men. And I'm going to put the North Star over your literally.
Hey, man. Hey.
I don't know where you get my number from. Who are you anyway? Who are you, man? I tell you what. You talking about coming over here, messing with anything in my yard? My is on timer, okay? Set to go off every evening at dusk. As soon as it starts getting dark, my going off. Let my not come on tonight. It's going to be some for your
Hey, dog. Anyway. Why you can't come up with your own theme, man? Why you can't do your own thing?
Look here, I tell you what, man. Who the are you anyway? We can squash this right now. You stay 4, 5 streets over. What kind of car you got in your driveway? I'll come find you, little come deal with you right now. Where you at?
Hey, dog.
Right now, where you at?
You know what? Don't worry about where I'm at. I'm gonna be there when your lights don't come on tonight.
Now, I'm gonna come find you.
No, your lights ain't coming on tonight.
What? Never not come on tonight. There's gonna be some problems in your life. It's gonna be hard to breathe for you. I'm letting you know this.
Hey, man. First of all,
who the are you anyway, man? You done called me out of the blue telling me that you gonna come disconnect my life and steal my manger and take my baby Jesus out the manger. And who are you sitting up here accusing me of stealing your thing when it's been my thing all these years, 6 years I've been doing this, and I won best yard 3 years or 3 years running in this season? No, I think you trying to get my...
But see, the problem is you done won best yard because you stealing my idea.
How can I be stealing your... Man, you know what? You and your... And I'm ready to deal with your right now.
Hey, dog. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You stole my Jesus theme, dog.
Hold on, wait a minute. How can I have won best yard 3 years running, and you saying I got the theme from you? You should have been getting it. You must not be doing it.
Okay, let me go on and say this to you right now, dog.
Well, say this. What?
Larry on your street told me to call you.
Larry told you to call me. Who? Larry gave you my number.
Larry and Tommy told me to call you.
Larry and Tommy told you to call me.
Do you know who Tommy is?
Larry ain't never mentioned no name Tommy to me. Who the Tommy?
I'm Tommy. I'm nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy Larry, man.
Nephew Tommy. From Steve Harvey Morning Show. Larry did this to me.
Larry told me to call you. He said you win every single year, the Christmas yard of the year, man.
But it's kind of funny now. Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you something. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, man, hands down, no doubt. Steve Harvey Morning Show with nephew Tommy.
Oh, Lord. Christmas decoration.
Not my baby Jesus. You say my baby Jesus, it's going to be a problem. The manger.
You touch Mary. You touch Jesus, you're going to need Jesus when you come over.
Right.
Man.
You touch the Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the North Star going to be going up.
I'm going to hang the North Star on your ass if you come around here.
That's too much.
I'll tell you what, you come on around here if you think. Come on. I got something for your ass. Come on.
The Christmas decorations fighting for real.
If you're serious about them decorations.
This Manny.
I know.
Who the hell is Manny? Hey, Manny, what kind of car you drive? I'll come around there and find you. I'll come to your yard right now.
5, 6 streets over.
All right, thank you, Junior, in for the nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Woo! We'll get into it right after this. What?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The countdown is on for the Georgia Senate runoff races. Request your absentee ballot right now. December 7th is the voter registration deadline. So if you have not registered to vote, please register before December 7th, okay? December 14th through the 31st is early voting. And then January 5th, 2021 is Election Day. We are voting for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff. Come on, Georgia. We got to do this. Let's go. Part 2. We got to do it. All right?
Keep going,
yeah,
Georgia.
we gotta.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
we gotta
We
finish
there.
the job. Yeah, we're
We
halfway
there.
there. We gotta finish the job. That's right, Junior Carla. All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend Shirley Strawberry.
Oh, you sound so official, Junior.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
To proceed this crazy letter. Subject, I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Dear Steve and Shirley, I got caught cheating recently after I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Okay, well, I like how she got right to it. My husband has accused me of cheating for years, and it's all because of Instagram. I get a lot of attention from random men, and he gets jealous, so I try to delete a lot of my comments before he sees them. Recently, I ran into an old acquaintance that had just moved back home, and he asked if we could keep in touch. I told him it's best to chat with me through DMs because my husband is crazy. He slid into my DMs daily with sweet messages, and then he started begging to see me. So I went to his house for a glass of wine whenever I could. Then we started having sex, and he's a very good lover. Everything was going smoothly until I left my phone on the couch by my husband by mistake one day. My boyfriend sent me a DM, and as I walked back into the room, my husband was reading it. It said, "Call me when you want to drop the stuff off." My husband asked, "What stuff?" I lied and said the message was about donating old winter coats to the less fortunate. My husband's crazy, but paused for a
My
minute.
husband's crazy ass. Pause for a minute. Go ahead.
Right. Thank you, Steve. Then he went and got 2 of his old coats and told me to call the dude, get his address, and tell him we're on our way. I couldn't believe it. I called my boyfriend and asked for his address, and he was so confused. My husband drove, and when we got there, my boyfriend came outside. I got so nervous, I started crying, and my husband knew what was up and said, "I knew you didn't bring me over your boyfriend's house." I could not stop crying. We left, and my husband made me get off all social media. I lied and said that nothing sexual happened. How can I regain his trust after this? What?
Man.
Yeah. All right. I think really just, face value. This is another one of those. What do you want Steve and I to do? What do you want us to do now? Yeah, you drove your husband over your boyfriend's house. Come on. You cheated. Although your husband doesn't know the whole truth, you got busted, and now you want help with building your trust back? That's a tall order right there. You should have called us before, okay? Before you went to your boyfriend's house for that glass of wine, okay? That's when you should have written a strawberry letter. But listen, to rebuild the trust, you got to put forth just as much effort or more as you did when you were cheating, okay? You got to let your husband know that you're seriously off social media, since that's all he asked you to do. You got to delete everything, and I think you better be glad that your husband didn't leave you altogether, because most husbands do. We talk about this all the time. Men don't take too kindly to their wives cheating. They're very territorial. It's still a double standard. Wives usually take husbands back, but husbands rarely do, okay? And you knew it probably wouldn't go well. That's why you lied to him and told him you guys didn't have sex. So take that info to the grave and hope he never finds out. I say stop seeing this guy. Get yourself together. You got away with it. And you need to just go on with your life, sis, with your husband. Count your blessings, okay? It could have been a lot worse. Steve?
Everything in this letter is stupid to me.
Yes.
Every single thing. It ain't a make sense line in this letter nowhere. I got caught cheating recently after I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. What?
Yeah.
You did what? See, nothing that you can type after this statement right here is going to make no sense to me. I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Okay. Now let me show you why it don't make no damn sense. My husband has accused me of cheating for years, and it's all because of Instagram. So you took your husband to your boyfriend's house. See how that's it? I get a lot of attention on random men, and he gets jealous. So you took your husband to your boyfriend's house.
Right. He's jealous.
I delete a lot of comments before he sees it. Recently, I ran into an old acquaintance. He moved back home and asked if we could keep in touch. I told him it's best to chat with me through DMs because my husband is crazy. But you took his crazy ass over your boyfriend's house.
Hold it right there, Steve.
This
we'll have part 2.
stupid-ass letter.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. Today's strawberry subject, I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject, I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Woo.
Did you hear that?
I know. It's just crazy. I know.
I got caught cheating recently after I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. What?
That's straight
You
crazy.
did what?
Who does this?
I know.
I got caught cheating after I took my husband to my boyfriend's house. Nothing in this letter makes sense, and I'm going to make a statement I've never made on the radio before, ever. In 20 years of radio, I'm going to make a statement in a minute.
What is this?
My husband has accused me of cheating for years. So you took your husband by your boyfriend's house? I'm just trying to understand this. I get a lot of attention from random men, and he gets jealous, so I try to delete our comments before he see them. So you went on and took him by your boyfriend's house. Recently, I ran into an old acquaintance that just moved back home and asked me if he could keep in touch. I told him it's best to chat with me through DMs because my husband is crazy. So you took his crazy ass by your boyfriend's house. I'm just trying to read this letter as you wrote it. How don't nothing in this letter make no damn sense. He slid into my DMs daily with sweet messages, and we got to see me. And so I went to his house for a glass of wine whenever I could.
What?
Y'all drink a lot of wine. Then we started having sex, and he's a good lover. Everything was going smoothly until I left my phone on the couch by my husband by mistake one day. How you do that? You just said your husband was crazy. You gonna leave your phone around a crazy person? Here's the statement that I'm gonna make that I've never made, and I don't want nobody to get offended. I'm just gonna make this statement. This is not about all, so I just want to say that before I say it.
Wait.
Please don't email me or text me.
And you've never made this statement before?
I've never made this statement
in 20 years.
Ever. In 20 years of radio.
But you've said everything in 20 years.
Yes.
Listen to this statement right here.
Okay. What is it?
This a dumbass woman right here.
Oh, you've never made that statement ever.
You know, I usually give women a pass, but this one right here, this a dumbass woman right here.
Oh, God.
And I'm just going to say that. I don't know other way to put it. This ain't about all women. This ain't about nobody listening. This ain't about nobody in no similar circumstances. This about this dumbass woman that then took her husband to her boyfriend's house. Yeah. Now, if that ain't dumb, you tell me what it is, because the show ain't bright.
I think people will agree with you on this one, Steve.
All right.
It's shocking, but I think
now her boyfriend sent her a DM, and as you walk back into the room, my husband was reading it. Well, what he posted? Ain't he crazy?
Can he read?
Crazy people like to read.
Then, crazy people can read now. Call me when you want to drop the stuff off. My husband asked, what stuff? I lied and said the message was about donating. Now, this is where you got kind of smart right here. It was about donating old winter coats to the less fortunate. Okay, that was good.
But it didn't work.
My husband's crazy ass. He back to being crazy now. He paused for a minute. Then he went and got two of his old coats and said, come on, we going over there.
That was
I got two old coats right here. Because I got two old coats right here. Let's go.
I love that.
Tell him we on our way. Guess what she did?
Got in the car.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I called my boyfriend and asked for his address, and he was so confused.
Well, that's what her husband told her to do.
What? My husband drove, and when we got there, my boyfriend came outside. What? Y'all went to the right house?
Exactly.
Exactly. You actually let that car go to the right house? Yeah. Do you know if I was taking my wife over my girlfriend's house, do you know we're not gonna make it to this house?
Yeah.
All kinds of detours.
Do you understand how many wrong turns I'm finna make? Because I'm gonna run this car up into the damn telephone pole as hard as I can.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna mess around and make but we're not going to this house.
No.
We're in an accident. I swear to God, we in a car accident on the way. There's no way this house is making it to this house.
Wow.
You drove to the house. Your boyfriend came outside. I got so nervous, I just started crying. And my husband knew what was up.
With his crazy
And he said with his crazy ass, I know you ain't bring me over your boyfriend's house. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I could not stop crying. Yes, you would have, because everybody would have been dead at that point. Everybody in this letter, you, him, everybody. I couldn't stop crying. One thing we learned, crying works.
Yes.
We left. My husband made me get off social media. I lied and said nothing sexual happened. How can I regain this husband's trust? Ain't no trust. Ain't no trust. You ain't finna regain no trust. It's over. It's over. He's stupid. Did he get a dude, the coach? What happened? It's a whole lot.
Oh, yeah, you left that part out. She did.
He came outside, you crying and stuff. When did he whip his ass?
We gotta go, Steve. Sports Talk with Junior coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is time for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got for us, Junior?
Well, Shirley, I'll tell you exactly what we got. We got COVID running wild through the NFL right now.
We don't
even know if they got games this weekend or not. We don't know what team got it, who don't have it.
Wow.
We don't even know if it's 6 games or 16. We don't know how many people playing this Sunday. So Santa Clara County, California is releasing new COVID-19 restrictions that ban all contact sports and mandate a 14-day quarantine for anyone traveling into the area from 150 miles away. So that means that the San Francisco 49ers can't play at their home stadium and will now play a few games at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona, which is home to the Arizona Cardinals. So they don't even have a home game. They just going to be playing there for a few weeks. You saw what happened in Denver. Denver didn't even have
the home game.
Nah, ain't nobody going to be there. But you know, in Denver, all 4 starting quarterbacks had to be quarantined this past Sunday because then they had to use a quarterback who had never played quarterback. He was a wide receiver off the practice squad, and he completed 1 pass the entire game. But, this is the problems that this is creating for teams now. So it's really a mess. Yeah, because of COVID-19. Also, finally,
Junior, I got
my
own set of COVID problems. I don't.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. This crazy part too is that this game between Baltimore and Pittsburgh was supposed to be played on Thanksgiving night. Then it got moved to Sunday night. COVID was so bad that they had to move it to Tuesday night. We didn't play it last night, so now they finally gonna play tonight. Do you feel like watching the game now? I really don't want to watch
Wednesday night football.
It's today, though. It's
tonight.
like in the afternoon, though. Ain't it?
Do you have any Texans news? Because, you talking about some
You're wrong for that,
Texas news.
Yeah,
you're going to talk about everybody ain't playing. San Francisco ain't playing. When is the Texans playing?
Yeah, well, we play Sunday.
That's what an 8-3 record will do to you.
Yeah, but you know what? No, it's not that, Shirley. He know about the player that we have on our squad, Will Fuller, tested positive for PEDs. And so he was our lead wide receiver. It's been better, but he out for 6 games now. So that's why he brought it up, because he know that we out. anything different.
PEDSTD. He just trying to get off the team.
It don't matter.
Put that out there.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
Sure,
performing enhancement drug. Hell yeah. You got to take something playing with the Texans.
See, so now he out 6 games, and so we probably not going to win.
That's all the news you got about the Texans.
Yeah, I don't want to say nothing else about the Texans because we don't win enough to talk about the Texans because the Browns always won 5 straight. We know.
We 8-3.
Coming up, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey
card.
Morning Show at the top of the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's a question for you. What old arguments do you or your significant other still bring up to this day?
Junior?
No, man.
Now, wait a minute. This was the topic on Reddit.com. A man said he complimented a waitress on her short, bald haircut in front of his wife. And over a year later, his wife still makes him feel badly about it. According to the story, his wife offers to go to the bathroom and shave her head if that will make you happy. I love it. Yes, I love it, right?
He wasn't even doing that. It's just a nice haircut.
Well, maybe I need to go to the bathroom and shave my head if that'll make you happy. Maybe that'll make you happy if I got a shaved head. I know just how she said it.
You know it, Shirley.
Yes.
Yeah, Shirley, but all that over a haircut is just a compliment.
What a compliment. It's the compliment.
Oh, you don't like my long hair. Maybe I need to shave my hair. Maybe that'll make you happy. Yes, since you compliment and you handing out compliments and stuff. All right, so Steve, I don't know why this makes me think of you. Do you have any arguments in your relationship that never go away? And, something that comes up from time to time?
Oh, well, the only thing we really argue about over and over is them damn kids. It's them damn kids. Most of my arguments is about one of them kids. We have a difference of opinion in the way we ought to handle it. That's one that, comes up all the time. And I'm too hard. I don't know how to love the kids in spite of their problems and stuff. I know kids have problems and everything, but, I don't want to hear them.
What? You're their parents. You're supposed to listen.
I'm tired of parenting. Do you, damn it. You think you know everything? Go ahead. Mess this little section of your life up with your little stupid ass. Come in here. I done already told you. Man, I'm so sick. Man, hell. Go ahead, try it. Oh, she got so mad at me the other day. I told one of the kids asked me, I said, try it. She said, Steve, you know that ain't going to work. Well, okay. Right. If you tell them don't do it, they're going to do it anyway. Okay, try it.
So you just give it up.
Try it. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Do it.
Knowing that that's not going to work.
Knowing what's going to happen. Because when I told you not to do something, you do it anyway, then you come back in here. I should have listened to you. Oh, you don't. So go on out here and do it. Fall on your face.
But did you listen
fine.
when you were their age?
To your parents?
Yeah, I did most of the time.
Oh, most of the time.
Well, I just kept most of my stuff from them. I didn't go in there with an opinion. I didn't ask them nothing. I just went on and blew it. I can't believe I did that, Daddy. Shut your punk ass up. What did you do now?
You didn't want to hear all of that. Yeah.
That would.
Yeah. All right, so Junior, I know you have one.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Girl came to the show one time, right? And after the show, they go to the bathroom, and she hears some women in there talking about me, about how funny I was and how cute I was. She heard that. So anytime anybody compliment me, she said, well, let me go in the bathroom and see what the discussion is this time about you. So somebody say, I like your shirt. She says, let me get up and go to the bathroom. It must be a conversation. She ain't the only one in here like this damn shirt. So
he got wavy hair.
I don't like to talk about that every damn time we go out there. I don't care if we go to pull in the drive-thru. Oh, I like your sunglasses. Well, let me run in the bathroom at McDonald's. It must be a conversation about these sunglasses you got on. Don't matter where we go. We was at our cousin's funeral. They said, man, I like that suit. Oh, it's a discussion in the bathroom at the church. Let me run in the bathroom, see what they're saying about the suit.
About my man.
Yeah. So
Since you so fly.
Yeah, I wasn't even doing nothing. I was like, I didn't ask these ladies to say nothing. But then I flipped it. I said, well, you should have said something first. Then we hadn't heard this no more.
Oh.
That was stupid.
I was gonna say that was not
Yeah.
smart.
Why did you say that, Junior?
Yeah, because I'm stupid.
What did she say? What happened?
She turned around on you.
There was no more talking for the day. I knew that. And no more gift giving.
Silence.
Yeah. So
the silent treatment is fun. All right, guys, thank you. Coming up, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending stories at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, here's a question for you. The news about the vaccines are out now. They're coming. They're working hard. They'll be out soon. They're talking about now who will be getting the vaccines first and all of that. So I got to ask you, I mean, we've had a discussion off the air, but are you going to take the vaccination? Are you going to take the COVID?
Yeah, as soon as I get it. I don't give a damn who get one. I'm taking it.
Because I
don't give a damn how to. I don't care how we take it. You can give me mine on a suppository if you want.
You know what?
Really?
I don't give a damn.
It's just a shot.
Yeah, I sit right on that thing. Yo, sit right on it's that or COVID.
Because a lot of people are saying they don't want, especially black
I don't give a damn.
people are
Don't
saying
take
they
it.
don't want to
Little
take
sick
it.
ass,
Yeah.
stupid ass people, don't take it. You get on my last damn nerve. You always don't want to do something. I don't even do that. Ain't no telling what's in there. You know
Exactly.
they say they use honeybee juice in them things.
and they're concerned about side effects and things like that. And
Man, do you know what are the side effects of COVID?
yeah,
It affects people all. It can be deadly, man. I can't take that chance. I'm taking the vaccine. I don't give a damn if you can eat it. I'll take it as pudding. You can give it to me as pudding. Yeah. You can pack it in my nose like my mom used to do when I was a little boy, like his Vicks Vapor Rub, put it all up in my nose. I don't give a damn. I done had that swab up in my nose. Put this vaccine in the nose.
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending political news, the counting is over and Donald Trump has lost again in Wisconsin and Arizona. These two states were the last of 6 contested by Trump to finalize their vote counts on Monday in what could be the final blow in Trump's attempt to overturn Joe Biden's election win. Trump and his supporters have said they'll continue their legal challenges, but so far they've struck out in nearly every single attempt in courts around the country. Okay, question. Here's a question for you, Steve, and for you, Junior, for real. Have you guys ever been in denial about anything?
Absolutely.
Because Donnie is in denial.
The lame duck.
Yeah. I
What,
wrecked my mama
Steve?
truck.
Oh, wait, what? Go ahead.
I wrecked my mama truck, her Trailblazer. I denied that for 30 years. Matter of fact, it's the first time it's coming out on this radio show. Probably can't go home for Christmas now.
That's the end of that.
That's the end of that, though.
You were really convincing, Junior.
What? What?
Yeah.
What about you, Steve?
Come on,
Denial?
Steve. You're quiet
Come on.
for something.
Yeah, I told a girl one time I ain't know it was your sister.
Huh? Okay, full story, please.
Did you know it was
yeah.
her sister?
Yeah, he knew it. Yeah.
They looked just alike. Because what was the appeal?
Oh, they
to
were
me.
twins.
No, they wasn't twins. They just looked just like they was 2 years apart.
Oh.
She was 19. Her sister was 21.
And so what
Lord,
happened?
them 2 years was something else, though.
It was a big difference.
Ooh. She was where this 19-year-old was headed, and I was already there.
Waiting, Steve, just waiting.
Boy, 2 different college campuses. Yes, Lord.
Really?
I didn't know it was your sister.
Well, how?
Looked just like her.
So you
Well, how did I know it? Hell, it was
So-
a picture of her on her dresser in her room.
Uh-huh.
I saw it.
She believed
I
you
saw
got
the
busted?
picture and just quit looking over there. Got to ask no questions. I ain't looking at this picture on there. Man, that look just like the girl.
So they were never together with you?
Nah.
Like when you went over to the house to pick them up? Or
No. Once I saw that picture on that dress at that school, I ain't never go back by there. I kept them separated. And then for years, she said, "Did you know that was my sister?" What? Who? Your sister? no damn sister. You ain't got no
act
girl.
up.
Shut up playing. You ain't got no sister.
That's my favorite, Steve. That's my
I know
favorite.
your brother
right
Tony
there.
now. Me and Tony cool. I know good and well you ain't got no sister, girl.
All right, coming up, it's our last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day.
It really is. And then we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, we've been mentioning it, and we will continue to mention it until the job is done. Please, the countdown is on for the Georgia Senate runoff races. Please request your absentee ballot right now. December 7th is the voter registration deadline. December 14th through the 31st is early voting, and January 5th of next year is Election Day. We're talking to Georgia residents. Georgia, we have to vote for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, okay? Come on, Georgia, let's go. If you're concerned about all these things like everyone, the economy, COVID, racial inequality, health care, these are all the things that President-elect Joe Biden said he was going to tackle. But he needs the support of the Senate and all of that to help him do it. So please, we have to get out and vote. We have to get out and vote. We do. Steve?
Yeah.
Well
It's
said,
really,
Shirley.
really important, you know.
Yes.
It really, really is. We've got to send an even more clear message to this man who doesn't get it, who doesn't respect us, doesn't respect our vote, doesn't respect anything, the Black Lives Matter movement. I've been talking about this all year. There's no need of beating a dead horse. What we do have to do is keep showing them how much we do matter. And they will understand it better and better as we show them at the polls. You can deny Black Lives Matter if you want to. You can write All Lives Matter. We agree that all lives matter. We don't have a problem with that. All Black Lives Matter is saying is, can ours matter just like everybody else's? You ain't got to tell us blue lives matter. We get it. Black people don't walk around killing policemen. Hell, it's black policemen. That's not who we are. Stop trying to label us that way. Stop acting like we want to just run rampant with crime. That's not who we are. You're not going to make us that. We're not that. We built the United States of America. Our labor force did that. It was a free labor force. No wages, no benefits, housing, nothing. Table scraps is all we got. We were sold, we were mistreated, we were abused, we were denied, we were trashed, we were killed, maimed, murdered, lynched, tarred, feathered. We still survived. And we showed up in 2020 in record numbers. And Donald Trump, who keeps saying, I don't believe more black people voted for Biden than voted for Obama. You don't understand. You gave us 4 years to gather ourselves in record numbers because we couldn't believe that a president of the United States was sending out the messages of hatred, division, and bigotry that you were sending out. So we rallied. So we got everybody that voted for Obama to come back out, plus some. That's how we got more. Everybody that voted for Obama plus some. You know, it's more of us now than it was then. It's more of us registered now than it was then. That's how. But I know in your own narcissistic way, I know in your own way of it always being about you, you've got to find a way to explain away your loss. Well, let me help you get to the loss. This is called an ass whooping. This is what this is. This is how it works. You get in a fight with somebody and you're winning. And you get the big head and you get comfortable and you throw a punch and you ain't paying attention. And you're laying around lollygagging and you start laughing. Then all of a sudden, the dude you fighting just throw a haymaker. While you laughing, it catch you and it cold cock your ass dead on the jaw. Now you spinning, you in a circle. Now you look like Nate Robinson laying on the ground in the fight. It's called an ass whooping, Mr. President. That's what it is. And you were in the middle of it. And you know who gave it to you? We did. You know who put it on you? The ones that you say their lives don't matter, that you say is a communist and Marxist movement. Black Lives Matter ain't never been there. We don't care nothing about no communism or Marxism. We've been trying to just become Americans the whole time. You've never wanted us, and you proved it with your messaging, let's make America great again. Well, we agree with you, and that's exactly what we've done. We've decided to make America great again by getting rid of you. And as a parting gift, we would like to send with you, sir, if you don't mind, take this with you. We'd like to send you to 2 Senate seats in Georgia. You don't have to thank us. We want to do it. We want to show you that we are more than you ever thought we were. You can't believe it, but you will. You lost by a landslide. You can complain about it all you want. You got to get. I don't really give a damn who you pardon. I know you're going to pardon all your kids and all your croonies that can commit a crime. I don't care. That's you. You can do that as relative. But you ain't going to get pardoned in the end. See, the thing about sin is it costs you more than you want to pay and it make you stay longer than you want to stay. You don't really think that you'll get away with this, do you? You don't really think that way. I know you do, but I have news for you. You won't. You can't, and you ain't. And on January 20th, 2021, God willing, I'm here. I'll be watching TV. Oh, I know you won't be on it because you're not going to come because you don't have a class to sit in at the inauguration. But you'll be somewhere. And you, sir, are on the receiving end of an ass whooping. Congratulations. Might be your first one you took in your life. That's what's so stunning to you. At 74, this is your first ass whooping. I done took a lot of them. I know what it looked like. Congratulations.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.